Hello, this is Frontline here. Welcome back to another episode of Craftaway. In this one, we're actually going to be trying something a little bit different. This was originally going to be 2 episodes. This was originally going to be 1 episode, and I'm splitting it into 2. So I'm not actually sure if the clips are going to be a little bit strange in their order. I think that the logic of the video will still make sense, but what we're going to be doing for this episode is going to be helping out various places on the server, and by that I mean one place, because the other various places will be in the next episode of Craftaway. So what we're going to do today is we're going to actually head over to the Nether Hub. We are in Spawn Town. Now we can basically go through here all the way forward, and once we make a left, that will allow us to be able to get to the Nether Hub. The one thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to fix mob spawns, because you may have noticed it in other Craftaway clips, is that the mobs spawn a lot in the bottom of the ground. Actually, I realized that I'm recording this clip after I worked on this section. So you know what, we're actually not going to show what I did quite yet. I'm going to cut to the next clip of the episode where you guys will be able to kind of see the step-by-step process I took in trying to help out Cloutos's Nether Hub build. Welcome to the Nether Hub. This is a great place where we're able to kind of go around all over the server. Over here is the Spawn Town portal. That's the one we worked on in the last episode. I haven't revealed it yet because I'm actually recording this before the episode comes out. But yeah, down here we have a bunch of pigmen. We have a magma cube there. We have a ghast flying around. Actually, we have multiple magma cubes and stuff. And that's actually kind of a problem. We're just going to be able to do a little bit of housekeeping here today, in that we're going to fill in like the random gaps where blocks have been destroyed and all sorts of stuff like that, because this place was originally very nice. It kind of mirrored the top area here, and now it's like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill in the entire bottom area with glass, fill in the black holes, and it should still technically keep its black atmosphere. I don't think that the black glass should be all that visible from up here, so that's my hope at least. So hopefully once that is all filled in, this place will start looking a lot better. But yeah, I'll update you guys on that whole entire progress. We might even record a clip where I'm trying to get down there and attacking the ghast. I'll have to grab my bow and arrow again. I normally always have that on me, but for some reason today I just didn't bring it. But yeah, we'll definitely have to take care of that whole entire giant problem. I had a lot of time in my hands, so I decided to do a bunch of resource gathering. I've actually been doing this for a while now, and I ended up getting a bunch of sand, and I smelted it all into glass. So we have this giant chest of glass. We also went down to the ocean, got a bunch of the squids, got a bunch of ink sacs, and in the process, because this is 1.5, we got a bunch of tridents. I think this is my like temporary like put whatever in this chest type of thing. So I got a bunch of tridents, and I ended up enchanting a lot of them. I know I'm going all over my storage system. It's not the most organized still. So not that chest. This one, I have Frontline's Ripper and Frontline's Lightning Bolt. Those two are like the main like ones that I was able to do. They're like super tridents that allow me to have all sorts of like the cool enchantments. Like if you don't know, loyalty and channeling makes it so that whenever I throw this one, because it does allow me to throw it, it basically returns to me, and if I'm in the water or in rain, it if I'm in a thunderstorm, then it channels a lightning bolt down and attacks a person. It allows me to be able to have a charged creeper, and you may have even like saw a hint of it. I know I didn't really want you to see that yet, but you know, we did end up getting a creeper head, and I'll show you a clip of that whole entire process now. It's going to be probably cut down a little bit. It's going to be sped up because it took a whole entire day it became like daytime while I was searching the creeper, and yeah, it was a long process. So I'll show you guys that, but not after I show you this, because this is actually the Riptide Frontlines Ripper. If you do it in the rain, or you are in the water, if you throw it, you're actually brought with it. I'm actually not sure if it's still raining right now. It is still raining, so I'm able to demonstrate. So if I throw it, I'm able to go up like all sorts of places, like go up onto like the tallest buildings. It does have fall damage. I have feather falling, and it still hurts me a lot. I once got to half a heart when I was playing with this earlier today. But yeah, it's really cool to be able to transport yourself all over the place with this. I can go all over. I can. You have to do it in the rain, though. You can't actually be underneath a tree or something. And yeah, it's really nice when I'm swimming about. I can just like do this and whoosh. And oh my, I didn't even realize my the animation of the character looks so cool when doing the Riptide. I didn't even like notice that when I first did it. But yeah, oh my. Okay, I'm distracting myself now. So I may be having a lot of fun, but you guys may not find it as enjoyable. So I'm just going to cut to the clip where you guys will all enjoy it, but I will be embarrassed by it because it is me trying to get a charged creeper and kind of almost failing, but at the same time we did get the creeper head in the end. So yeah, I'll show you that now. We are recording on a dark and stormy night, and it is a dark and stormy night in which I have not really recorded very many clips before this, and that is mainly just because, well, it is a dark and stormy night. I actually have a trident that I enchanted, and I might not have shown you guys this before, but in this episode that this is going to be releasing, I will have. So this clip is just going to be kind of a random one. Right now I want to find a creeper. Yeah, right here is a creeper. I have not used this before, so I'm hoping that if I throw this at it... Oh. Well, that wasn't what I wanted to do. It turned into a charged creeper, but it died at the same time. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to be able to create a charged creeper that can be blown up by another creeper. We don't actually want it to die. So that was kind of unsuccessful. So now what we gotta do is try and get another one. So I'm probably either going to speed up the footage, or we're going to be able to see me find one. Because it is a dark and stormy night, I can use my Riptide to be able to jump over the tree line here and be able to get a better view, but at the same time it is a dense forest. I haven't done much to terraform, but even then, dark oak forest still, you tend to be able to see like some of, you can't really see very much. You see some, but you can't see much. So let's see if we can find a creeper here. Here's a skeleton. I was getting music discs earlier, so a skeleton would have been nice to see, but right now it's not very useful. So yeah, you go away. Actually, if I just throw it at the ground somewhere, does it do a lightning bolt? Huh. I have to do a lightning bolt like having it be thrown at an enemy, so I almost need like an enemy next to the creeper so that the lightning bolt like does that. Oh, I see a creeper. He's right about here. So I need to lure him, and maybe I'll attack a chicken. I'll attack a chicken, and then he'll become charged by him being right next to the chicken. So right here is probably the best time to do it. Bam! We have a charged creeper. Okay, we have a charged creeper. Now we need to find another creeper, which might be arguably a little bit harder. Let's go, creeper, 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 running at my face. I know you only want to come destroy my place, but come on, come on, come on, come on, come this way. Tonight we're gonna blow up like creepers. If I leave that in the video. And here we observe the noble creeper in its standard natural environment. It has a force field that no one can really explain in the scientific community, but to investigate it would to be interfering with nature itself. Man, if I lost Chargey, there we go. Okay, I didn't lose Chargey. I didn't think I lost Chargey, but if I did, I would be all like, seriously, mob spawning? You leave skeletons all over. Okay. Okay. So we have a dilemma here. I need to make them not see me. They need to separate. And I need to get this creeper isolated so I can attack him and weaken him in a way that allows me to be able to do that. Okay, there we go. And now I need to get these two guys to mingle. And I also really don't want any interference, because if I get knocked one way or another, it's like I'm basically toast. Okay, so these guys are both converging onto my position. They'll get closer and closer. And this guy will explode first. There we go. Okay. Creeper head, bam! We did it! We did it, guys! Oh man, I was actually really nervous that wasn't going to work. I was also really nervous I was going to die. But with my awesome blast protection armor and other protection stuff, we didn't even lose half our health. Or maybe we lost half our health and I just didn't notice. But I didn't have enough food to regenerate, so I'm pretty sure we only lost 4 hearts, which is insane. The only downside is that I completely messed up this whole entire terraforming area. But yeah, if we go into our inventory, creeper head right there, we have a nice little creeper head, all thanks to these tridents. Oh man, that's actually really awesome. We're able to do more stuff with banners in the later part of the episode. I already planned to do stuff with banners, but I was all like, I can't really do anything with creeper heads or skull charges or anything like that, and now I can. I totally can. So yeah, I'll check you guys back up in the next clip. Don't know what it's going to be because this was the first clip I recorded this episode. It's been 23 minutes of creeper hunting, and yeah, see you later. So we're back over here, and the main thing I want to do is be able to get rid of that ghast, because I don't want any more damage to be done than what's necessary. Now, I was almost thinking of just dropping down, but then my exit plan isn't really the best in the world. Although if I drop down the corner, then I also know that I need to replace that bit of glass. If I do in the middle, I'm going to have to be searching every block and try and make sure. So I'm going to try and see if I can just kind of work my way around here. I'm still going to seal this off just because it really is spoilers for other people. I'm going to go down here. Go and make sure that I keep that in my inventory. And hopefully if we work our way down here, we'll be able to get to the bottom. Yep, it is all mined out, so it is easy to get to the bottom. And yeah, this is going to be quite an interesting thing. Let's see if we can get that ghast from here. I did see it, and it doesn't see me. There we go. Okay. That's the most important part. Seeing concrete is one of the hardest things of being in this area. So I might even have to bring out a camera account and make sure that I'm able to get rid of all the random blocks. I'm pretty sure Endermen have been down here, just judging by the lack of, or by the excess of dirt and grass. Grass? Where did you get the grass from? Maybe it was from Sunfire's thing up there. I don't know. All I know is that I gotta fix this thing up, and yeah, magma cubes are actually lethal to me. They're not, well, they shouldn't be deadly, but yeah, it's they definitely will be attacking me, unlike the zombie pigmen. The zombie pigmen I have to be very careful of, because I gotta get them in one hit. My bow should be able to get them in one hit. If I try and hit one of them, hopefully that would just kill it. Yeah, and it doesn't aggravate any of the others. That's one cool thing about the Power 5 bow. It's very OP, but I kind of like it being OP. So anyway, I'm going to try and clear out this area. Hopefully I can get everything together. I realized that there's a lot more holes in the black concrete than I thought there were initially. So maybe I'll need to grab more of that. I only grabbed the excess I had from my own projects. So yeah, I'll check back up on you once I've got a little bit more progress down here. From what I can tell, I'm pretty sure I sealed up all of the black areas. There is a hole there that you can see, but that's my exit. So I will fill that up once I leave this place. But yeah, I'll still need a lot of glass. So I don't know if I actually have enough for this project, but the main thing I want to do is just at least get a small section done. Like, I haven't stained all the glass yet, so it's not that big of a deal. I mean, no matter what, I'm probably going to stick with the glass anyway, just because it's my best solution. But I kind of want this place to not spawn a bunch of mobs. I know it's not my build, and I don't need to really worry about it, but I kind of felt like it after a long time of seeing gas just roaming the area and holes and stuff being in this place. So this is at least a decent chunk. That's enough for me to like see from above. What does it look like? What's this? Oh, there's another, what? Oh, cool. there's a little tunnel down here that leads somewhere. I don't know where this is. Maybe someone was like mining or something. It almost kind of looks like a nether strip mine. But nonetheless, I'm going to try and fill up that hole too. This video will be documentation of what the coordinates are to that place, so that won't be lost forever. It'll be lost if you're just looking for it without seeing my video, but if you look at the coordinates, you can see it. So we're going to head back up to the top. Going to have to grab my netherrack. So we are down here at the bottom of the Nether Hub, and I actually put in a little bit of the flooring behind us. I'm not going to look at too much right now, but basically we had actually 3 options. Kind of changed my, well, I didn't necessarily change my mind, but I actually went on to the Craftaway Discord, talked to the guys, and was all like, okay, I don't really know if glass might be the correct option, so let's like look at alternatives. And a lot of people were saying, well, it's Cloudtoast's build and stuff, and he should decide. Right now we have 3 different options that were suggested. One's black glass, one's black carpet, and one's redstone. None of them are perfect. Each have like their ups and downs. So basically, let's just kind of get into it here. So the glass itself, like over on the end here, it's very light, but the good thing about it is that it's slightly transparent. You're able to still have the black at the bottom, so it's not 100% bad, but it's not really the greatest. So over here is the second option. We have black carpet. Not a very big patch of black carpet, but I didn't really want to gather too much wool for this. So this one, it does seem a little bit darker than the glass, but at the same time, it definitely has a little bit more texture to it. It definitely doesn't quite look 100% like a void. And then we have redstone dust. Now, the redstone dust we're actually not sure about. I'm going to actually line the entire place with redstone dust anyway, even if that's not what we're going to go with, mainly for testing. I actually, well, all of us are curious on the Craftaway server on whether redstone dust in Bedrock actually prevents mob spawns. Now, it's very red. It's definitely a lot more intrusive than the other things, but this is what Cloudtoast wanted. So if this ends up working, then it may end up being that Cloudtoast will decide to keep it. And I would definitely like to be reimbursed for my redstone, because I kind of like redstone, and this is going to take up a lot of my backup supplies. So anyway, I'm going to try and do that. We'll see how it ends up, but we're actually not going to be doing this in this episode. I have kind of run out of time. I'm kind of doing this whole entire thing last minute. I'm actually going on a trip for a while, so I've already pre-recorded a bunch of other Craftaway episodes for you guys to enjoy. We're going to go around in the server, do various projects around the place to fix the place up a little bit like a handyman. And then in the next episode, we're going to actually face the Ender Dragon. And oh boy, was that episode fun and completely scary to make. I'm not going to spoil anything, but oh man, that whole entire situation was stressful, so check that out in the upcoming weeks. And until next time, I will see you guys all later. Bye.